God, did I just bin this? Oh my God, I did. Like an incredible.
It's okay.
pull.
It's okay.
Then what?
Which is really shocking because you haven't.
Oh.
What does that mean? I have muscles. It's not strings.
Do a push up. Do a push up.
Dude,
Do 5
He can do
with
5.
Dylan on your back.
He can do 5.
Oh, okay. Push ups with Dylan on your back. Dylan, get on.
These will look beautiful.
Okay, watch them.
Okay, wait. I can't take all now. Okay, here we go.
5, Charlie.
I'm gonna do 5.
All the way down. All the way down.
All the way down.
And everything.
Okay.
Oh. Wow. He's done.
I'm gonna get
No, he's done. Done. Look, he's done.
Yes, he did 5.
Okay.
That's just like 80 pounds, but it's fine.
Wow. So the next question that she was going to ask you was, have you been going to the gym?
We're not bringing that up again, are we?
No, we just want to know what's happened to you
Yeah,
since you
update.
stopped coming to our gym.
Update. Because we have something in place.
How you doing, homeboy?
No, we have something in place. We're in a bed of some kind. Remember?
No.
Remember that?
I forgot about that.
I didn't. There's $500 involved.
Wait, when was the ending of that?
July or something. July something.
How long was it supposed to be?
Till July.
No, month-wise.
I don't know, but it was till July.
We'll have to look at that because I can't remember.
What was the bet again?
I don't remember exactly.
See, we wrote it down somewhere though, so we'll just look for it later. What have I been up to? Watching you guys on the podcast because I haven't been here much.
Okay, pull something out of the fishbowl.
Okay.
Wait, you gotta stir your hand around.
Why are you so out of breath, Charlie? You only did 5 push-ups. Damn.
I got pink. Let's see. Oh, this will be good. I'll let you read it though, but I think it'll be good.
Okay. Are you ready? Yeah, wait.
In through your nose, out through your mouth.
Hands above your head.
Jesus.
This is serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
What should be ethically forbidden in a relationship?
Ethically forbidden?
That was you then?
I wrote it down from the internet. It was just said exactly like that.
Ethically forbidden?
Yeah, I just wrote it.
What, are you guys not getting it?
So what's ethically forbidden? Explain.
I think I'm gonna get both of you guys mad right now. I think it's ethically wrong if you don't get the shot, the vaccine. I think it's ethically wrong.
No, we're not talking about
I know,
wrong.
but do you get what I'm saying? As a person, morally, that
okay,
is
but we're
wrong.
not talking morally. We're talking about
Yeah,
in
but
a
you guys
relationship.
said you didn't know what that meant. There you go.
Oh,
What is
okay.
wrong? What is
So basically, what is wrong
what
in a
makes you
relationship
bad
that
as
everybody?
a human in a relationship?
Oh.
Okay, Leo, you go.
Why me?
Because you're the oldest and wisest.
Mhm.
Why me?
You are the oldest and wisest.
We're young and we're stupid. We don't
Yeah.
know yet.
We're
I-
young, stupid kids, is what you call us.
I think, even though I'm going to pre-qualify this by saying that I think that the female in the relationship deserves it.
Oh my God. It's sometimes hard to be the only female on this podcast.
Well, I don't know. The way Charlie did push-ups, he looked like a female. That's pretty silly.
The way you just said silly.
My arms over here. I
Look at-
think
He's all fucked up. Jesus.
I'm having some pain.
I hope you can make the next podcast next week. It's pretty serious.
This is-
You're gonna hit the light.
This is what I get my first time back. You guys
Yeah.
hurt me.
That was the reason why
He
she had
probably
to do
ripped a
that.
muscle.
It hurts.
You
I'll be
almost,
fine. I'll be fine.
you almost took him out. You didn't have to answer. We already knew. Fuck, you know what I want to know? Seriously, serious question. How is he able to push himself up with his strings?
Hey, Not just
How?
did I pick up this big ass heavy body right now, I picked up my son's body too.
No, seriously.
That's a lot of weight.
No, seriously. It's a serious question. Like, I don't understand how those what do you call flamingos? How they stand up either? But that's how your arms are. You're like crazy strong when you think about that.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay, so back to the question. I think what's ethically wrong is I don't think that there's any excuse for a guy hitting a woman.
Oh, I'm with you. Good. That was easy.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Ever.
I don't think
yet
that a girl
I think-
should ever
and
really
yet
hit a guy.
I think, and a lot of times they deserve it. They do.
Oh my God.
But that's different.
No,
That's
I've
different.
heard some situations. Yes.
That's different than actually following through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, then yeah, I would say I do not think that it's right for women to hit men, but I hear a lot of stories of women doing it, and it's because I don't know why they do it. Maybe they think that they're not as strong as a man, so it won't hurt the guy. I think that's wrong, because I think if you're going to hit a guy, then you better be prepared for him to hit you back.
And I don't think
Just
even-
as a human, like, just don't do that unless you are ready to get hit back.
Yeah, and even in that situation, my stance on that is it's never a reason to hit back.
You would kill someone if you hit it.
But it's not.
Oh
And
God, I
yet-
would never want to be hit by him.
And yet, when I was bouncing, the place I worked at,
Should you have to hit a woman?
no, no. But I'm telling you, the guy, it's really weird. I think my short-term memory is leaving me to some degree, but my long-term memory is kicking ass. I'm remembering shit from 30 years ago. Plus, a guy named Calvin, when I went and did my bouncing days, when I was 22 years old, the guy that was behind the bar named Calvin is an Indian with a ponytail, not with a dot, just so you know.
Okay.
I like to be accurate. He said, as a bartender, he said, if a woman ever treats you like a man, then treat her like a
Yeah.
man back.
That's what I.
Because I tell you something, what was really interesting, of course, the bar brings out the worst in people a lot of times, you know. But some of these girls, when they got drunk, they were
Yeah, I
just
can't-
fucking
I can't. see
belligerent. Not that guys aren't, but I'm just saying that the women, they would be. And when they were ordering a drink, and he said, if they ever treat you, if they ever act like a man, treat them like a man. That was his stance, his view.
Yeah, I don't even know how women can. I don't even know.
You
I've
know
never
what?
seen it in person though.
I'm confusing it, I think, with being ethically wrong and morally wrong.
It doesn't matter.
I think ethically is more of like just like everybody would agree.
Okay,
Morally
I think
is
I was talking
somebody's.
about morally,
Yeah, morally is somebody's opinion, kind of still, right?
but I think both of those would go with the hitting
Yeah.
skills.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So, because I tell you what, as a bouncer, the girls were the ones that treated me the worst
That's crazy.
when I went to, when I asked them to leave.
I
And
think that they
nicely.
do that because they think that
yeah,
you like
'cause
they're
it's a girl-
you're
so
not
they're
gonna
probably
hit.
like, hey, and then you're like, no, you can't come in. So they're like, oh, fuck you, and start pushing.
No,
you, and
this
they
is-
get all stupid.
I'm going back right now to an altercation that I had with a chick. She was acting up in the middle of the floor. So I went up to her and I said, I'm going to have to see your ID. She took, like she was going to go in and get her ID, and she grabbed that purse. It was like, and she swung it. It was like with long arms.
That's crazy.
She used that fucking purse like a weapon.
I think girls are batshit crazy.
I think that they can be.
I mean, like that. And more than one time.
I really do think that the
I
girls.
still don't think that's the reason to hit them.
No, but I think that girls do that because they think they can get away with it.
Tackle them, or hold them down, but not hit them. I can't take that
Yeah.
unless it's a UFC fighter, chick maybe.
Do you guys find it weird
I
that
don't
we
think in a
watch?
relationship.
I find it very weird that we watch UFC and boxing and stuff like that as humans.
It is weird to watch its violence.
Yeah, and like real violence. Like movies are one thing, but it's
Yeah.
weird that people are paying and cheering
Yeah,
and really getting emotionally upset or happy if someone is killing someone else.
but just like bullfighting.
Yeah, yeah.
People are cheering the bull.
It's
Well,
pretty,
both kind of.
pretty weird, huh?
And then, like back in the old days, they used to kill the bull in the ring.
Huh?
I watched that as a young kid. They had the sword, so they'd fight the bull, and of course, the crowd is cheering, and sometimes the matador is getting hit and thrown in the air, but he's fighting the bull, and then at the very end, he stands up against the bull. The bull is like, and he has his sword in his hand. we used to watch this as kids. And he'd drive that sword into the back of the neck of that bull and kill him right there. We watched that.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird.
It's super weird.
All that violence.
I do have a topic I want to know. I recently saw something,
Here we go.
and I want to hear what your guys' opinion is. Do you think that it's wrong for a woman to propose to a man?
No.
Even the little one shook his head.
I think it should be
I'm
girls.
super shocked right now. I thought you guys would have maybe said something else.
I don't think
Tell me why.
Well, ask the question again.
Do you think that it is wrong or weird for a woman to propose to a man? Okay, Leo,
Weird, yes.
would you?
Yeah, it's because when you say weird, I think different.
Yeah.
Like, is it different? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you be okay with a woman proposing to you?
Probably not.
Okay, thank you. So why?
Because I'm the man in the relationship.
And how would it make you feel if a woman did propose to you?
That's being too forward.
But you wouldn't find it weird in someone else. You just said, or it wouldn't be wrong in someone else's case.
No,
Just
for me,
personally you.
Personally.
So then maybe it just comes down to personally.
That's a good answer, though. I like that. I like that.
So
You're like, I
you don't think
care.
it's weird if
Nope.
you heard somebody and he was like, yeah, she proposed to me and I said yes, you'd be like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But you personally, nah,
You
I'd
want to
rather.
be the leader.
Yeah.
You want to be the one too.
It's just like
That makes so much sense.
it's
with
just
you.
like somebody gay. I don't care if you're gay, but if you're hitting on me, that's a whole different animal.
Mhm.
I have a
that
problem
makes
with
sense with you. You are very much like the leader, the pack leader.
I was raised that way.
Okay, that makes sense.
No, I don't think it's weird. Definitely when girls are like, even though I think it's bullshit, they're like, everybody's equal. We're not. But if you want to act equal, then act equal.
Yeah, and I don't know. I want a woman to be a woman that I've, in my mind, that I've grown up who I think that they should be, you know. And I'm not saying that you
yeah.
should be at home.
No, but
and
you
the
do put them on this
pregnant-
not low like this low standard, but you have them at like kind of this.
I think we all have our place.
yeah.
And I'm not against women being out there and working in the, you know, I'm not like in my marriages. I never said, look, I want you in the kitchen and barefoot and pregnant. That
Would
wasn't it.
you?
But I look for somebody that didn't really want to work, and that was okay with that.
Okay, so then, because that's your opinion.
Mhm.
So then, if a guy told you, yeah, my girl proposed to me, and I said yes, now would you look at him differently?
No,
Wow,
no,
that's really cool.
I'm not as Neanderthal as Tina says I am,
I don't think you are.
but I have very strong.
Your opinions
My
are
opinion
very
is
strong.
very
Mhm.
strong. But I wanted to be fair, like in both of my relationships. I said, if you want, I mean, go work. I have no problem with that. But I will tell you this: I'm not going to do half the work in the house. I won't share those duties. I think we've talked about this a little bit. I won't share that. That's not me. I'll find somebody to take my place as far as, doing chores around the house.
Mhm.
Not me. I'll do a little bit, but I won't do this 50-50 shit. Doesn't work for me.
Would you look at somebody different for that?
No, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't. It like nothing in my head would even. I just wouldn't care. Like, oh, that's cool. Congrats.
Yeah. What about you? Is it weird for you?
No,
I don't believe that.
No, the first time I actually saw it, because it's this little video on Facebook, and I had no idea what was going on.
Was it like at Disneyland or something?
No.
Oh, because I just
I
saw
think
one.
it's more. I think it happens more than I think. But
I just saw a video like just this week, and it was like this,
Yeah, I feel
and the
like
guy
they're
was
all
like,
over.
"Oh my god, no, not like no," but I mean, he just looked like what, And I thought they were somewhere public, so I was wondering if we saw the same one.
No, but like I saw it, I had no idea. And then when it happened, I actually was like, that was freaking
Wait, did you
Awesome.
share it on your social media?
no.
Oh, okay. I don't know where I saw it. I don't know where I saw it.
So
That's
do you if it's happening more and more, do you think it's happening because
I
women are just taking
maybe not waiting for the guy to make the move.
they're just taking more of a leadership role, not being passive?
I don't know.
Or does it have anything to do with that the males today have the lowest testosterone levels of any?
That's why I was
I
asking you
really
guys
don't
how you
think
felt.
that's
You don't think so?
That's why I
No,
was
I think
asking
it's
how you guys
girls
felt
being
about
like,
it.
What?
girls are.
That's why I was asking you how you felt about it because if it's happening, it's. I mean, it involves like all guys. Like, how do you guys feel about women starting to propose to you?
I don't think, but I'd like to know why that's happening.
I think it's because we're in a time now where there's no guys, there's no girls, there's no males, there's no females, there's no girl clothes, there's no guy clothes, and everyone's supposed to be just humans. So I think now, and it's not really guys that feel that way, it's girls that feel that way. Or like, I don't want to say, but like gay guys or like anyone that feels different is trying to make everything like universally all the same. So I think, and the girls are really big into that. So I think they're just taking the lead.
Do you have a problem with that?
I don't care.
So wait,
I don't believe that. You're full of shit.
Which part do you think I care in?
If the woman is taking more of a leadership role in your relationship,
if a girl proposed to you, that wouldn't bother you.
that's just one thing as far as her being more aggressive and taking control.
Well, I don't know if it would bother. Would it
taking
bother?
the bull by the horns.
Okay, but if a girl proposed,
Think about that, Charlie. Go ahead.
if
Sarah.
a girl proposed to either of you, would it really bother you? Would it really
It
bother
would
you?
put me off.
Maybe put you off, but it wouldn't bother you. I think
Yeah.
you'd probably be flattered.
Maybe, but I probably wouldn't marry her.
If I wanted, it's not gonna change my opinion. Like, if I didn't want to, I'm not gonna be like,
Oh, yeah, now I'm gonna do it.
And if I did want to, I'm not gonna be like, now I don't want to. Like, it's not gonna change it. You know what I mean? I really don't care. I really don't.
I don't believe you.
Why?
I just don't.
You think I'm
Your eyes are telling the story.
You
Look,
think I'm
your eyes are telling you a
I
different
have
story.
to be the leader?
I think down deep, your eyes are your answer like, I don't care. That's fucking bullshit.
You said it too. When
No,
she asked
because
you
he
at
got very
first,
specific. He said, "I don't care about other people," but he
I-
really does care about
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
So what do you?
I said
feel
I
like with
probably
other
wouldn't marry
people?
her.
Don't care.
I want them to. There's a certain type of woman I'm looking for. So if you're coming to me getting all aggressive, I don't mind if you're strong mind. You have a strong personality. I like a woman with a strong personality. I don't want a doormat. I do not. But when you want to start acting like I think a man
Man.
should be acting like, get the fuck away from me.
I really
Okay,
don't.
Charlie. So tell us the truth now. Every
I
time
s-
sorry, the minute I
He
said
really
that,
does have an "I don't care" attitude about
no,
almost
that's
everything.
not. He's
though.
lying though. He's lying. I'll tell you why. The minute I said that, his eyes went boom. They darted down the ground over here.
To my soda.
to your soda's ass.
No, seriously. I really don't care. I just don't care. I don't see.
Okay, but you maybe like so you don't care, but as in you don't care if she did it, or you really don't care to
What,
even
what
like
the fuck do you care about?
do it. Like you're like,
Be
is
specific.
it not special to you
Use
to
your
do?
words, Charlie.
I don't know. I just don't care. Like,
No, that's
maybe
not good enough.
because
No,
maybe-
that's not good
Not
enough.
for
That's not fucking
everything.
good enough. That's like you saying as a parent, why, Daddy, can I do this? Just because.
I do that.
I know. That's not what we're asking.
My son will be like,
I know,
but
but
why? And
that's-
I'm like,
that's-
because I'm the
Because
fucking
I
dad.
said so.
Okay, but that's what we're talking about. I want you to be specific. Am I being specific?
You were actually very specific.
I want you to be specific.
Maybe because I think it goes. I just don't think.
No, what are you being specific about? You mean you don't care at all? Just she comes into your life, just starts running it. Fuck it. I don't care.
No.
I don't think that he sees a girl proposing as her running it, because I think that's different. If your girl's
Proposing-
running it and then proposing and then running it,
But he
Like,
says
remember
he
we
doesn't
watched
care
that-
about any of that shit.
remember we watched
No, I
something?
didn't
Oh, here we go.
Hey,
Now we're gonna get to
remember
it.
we watched something? Were you the one that you were like, that shows?
Oh, you weren't the
where-
one. It was somebody
who
else.
who has the shoes in the relationship, right?
Mhm.
Right? Okay. Yeah, and that was your point there. And that you're like,
I
nah,
very
nah.
much have to be in charge. Yes, but I wouldn't care. I don't think that makes someone in charge or not. That's just someone ready to be making the next step. I don't think that makes you in charge at all.
I'm old school. I just think that, like when we used to ask girls to the dance, there was one time out of the year that the girls did.
Oh God, that was the hardest dance.
That was that Sadie Hawkins dance or backward dance.
I never went to.
There
the
you go.
dances. I got high.
That dance was so hard.
Why?
I think I was always in a relationship. If I wasn't in a relationship, I did not go to that dance.
So
let's talk
what
about
does
that.
that make it hard then?
Because
You're
it
in
was
a
just I
relationship.
like would feel like really scared of rejection.
Ooh,
You said you were
like
always
me
in a relationship.
that's-
I was,
But she said when she
I
wasn't,
mean, I'm
she'd stay
sure.
home.
Yeah, if I wasn't in a relationship,
Jesus, you're
and I
fucked
had
up.
4 of them, and I don't remember going to. I think I went to 1.
You can't just go with your friends.
No, my friends always had dates. Everybody was paired up all
If I
the
was
time.
if I was out of a relationship, and a Sadie Hawkins dance was coming up, I'm thinking, oh my God, there's so many to choose from. What the?
But
I hear
I've
this
always
all
been
the time.
super shy.
What both of you guys are saying. You know how I felt during dances?
Oh.
I don't care.
Oh my gosh.
I really didn't. Like I never cared.
That's crap. You can't really say that you don't care.
I never cared about one dance. There has been a couple times when like I'll see it in a movie or something, and for like 5 seconds, I'm like, I should have went to one dance.
You have no idea what you missed out on.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't.
So that's why it's easy to be like I didn't care at the first one, and then as they kept on going, I didn't even know what I was missing. So I didn't
missed
care.
out on so much. There were. What was really cool about it is that there were what do they call
Leo,
those?
I'm sure your high school dances were so much better than our high school
Probably.
dances.
They probably were.
There
If
were
they were
ch-
anything like
there
the
were
movies,
there were chaperones at our dances.
so were ours.
Yeah, and that was awesome. It's like, can we cop a feel while they're watching?
Oh my god.
Oh my God, you missed out, Charlie.
I'm gonna miss out. I know I'm gonna be an old man one day and be like, maybe I should have cared a little bit more. You know,
Well, hopefully you don't have any regrets.
I don't have any yet
That's good.
because I
Yeah.
don't care.
I don't care.
Oh God, high school dances were like after aside from football and sports, high school dances.
I did go to one dance. I used to go to summer camp, and it was a girl asked me, and it didn't have to be.
So that made it easy for you.
Yeah. So in summer camp, we only went for like 2 weeks. So this is very fast meeting. all
Down
these
deep,
people.
were you really insecure about asking a woman and being rejected like what she's talking about?
Definitely not in high school. No. Now I think it'd be harder now. Not in high school, nah.
So you're more confident in high school than you are now.
I was just never single, so I knew it would be super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Because you always had a relationship to go to the dances.
Mhm.
Okay, but he's asking you if you
If I
hadn't.
didn't, nah. I don't think
You
I've
wouldn't have
ever
been scared
told a
of
girl,
rejection?
let's hang out or let's go out and then say no.
Then why would you have that now? Wouldn't that confidence follow you all the way to your adulthood?
Do I not have it now?
You just said I wouldn't have that now.
No, I just felt more. I did feel more confident. That's what you're asking.
Yeah.
I felt more confident in high school. Yeah, sure.
Do you know?
Really? Oh,
Mhm.
let's go into this topic.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Because honestly, I am way more confident now than I was in high school. So how did that happen for you?
Because I had a body in high school, and now I'm just like,
Oh,
and I don't really care. I just know
Oh.
my body.
Do you see the common thing here? I don't really care.
No, because like I'm a dad, I'm old, so I'm like I don't really care, and no one seems to care, so I don't care. But I mean, I know what it is. Like I know in high school, like I had a body, like I know what it is. You know what I mean? But it's something I don't mind having or not having. But I know what other people look for. You know what I mean?
Not really.
so you just thought you were better looking in high school than
Okay.
you are now?
You like your truck right now?
Yes,
I-
he does.
Yes.
Okay, you love your truck.
Yes.
Okay, so it makes you feel good. But 20 years ago, you had a Ferrari. You liked it, but you're like, but I still like my truck. It doesn't matter.
See, that's crazy because I feel like I had a truck back then and I have a Ferrari now.
I think your comparison's an apple and orange.
Like
No,
I'm way
I'm
more
s-
confident now. Like I feel like I was able to like learn how to do my makeup better and take care of myself better and I'm in better shape and I'm totally different than I was in high school. Are you? Don't answer.
Say
I
again.
already know the answer.
Ask that question again slowly.
I was gonna say,
No.
are you more confident than you were in high school? But I know the answer. You want me to answer it for you? I know the answer. No. You were 100% confident then, and you're 100%
See,
confident
that's how I
now.
feel now. I just know I had a little bit better things back then. But it doesn't, it's nothing that,
So it doesn't have anything to do with you just giving up.
no, I haven't given up because I feel like in high school, I didn't have nothing going for me though. Now I do. And I feel like it's
But you
still
felt
moving
more
forward.
confident then than you are now.
Yeah, because I know
Oh,
all the
you're
cool stuff
confusing
I
me.
do doesn't really matter. What girls really want. It's like more than what I'm doing. Because
Wait.
before,
Carol, help me decipher the shit out of it.
because what's this really coming to? Because it's confidence. And what's confidence? How you feel other people view you. When I was in high school, I was a piece of shit. All I was doing was doing drugs and getting high. But my body looked nice. I had really nice long hair. I knew what I had. Now though, I'm doing really cool stuff in life, but I know nobody cares about that. They'd rather have a body than me actually having money and doing cool stuff.
I
You
don't
know
know
what I mean?
about that.
Oh, for sure. 100%. Most girls are dumb
Where did that come from?
because they would rather be into that than actually doing
Don't
something.
you think that has something to do with age?
Well,
When you're that young, I mean, you look at stuff, a lot differently.
I don't think much has changed how people view people. I knew what it was back then, and I know what it is now.
I don't know, because for me, I think that it's more of like what the person's doing than with what they look like.
Yeah, but
The
okay.
kind of
totally.
right now, me, it's who the person is than what they look like.
Okay,
but
let's be honest.
I would honestly say it probably wasn't like that back then.
Okay, but be honest. Do you think a lot of people have that mindset, or do you
No.
think okay?
I
See?
think that I changed that mindset once I like went through like.
Do you
just
know personally
changing and
people that
growing.
go with people that are good looking but are piece of shit people?
Ooh,
Yes, you do.
no, I don't.
You don't know anybody that's with people that aren't good. You don't know. You're saying no.
Oh my
You
god.
don't know anyone that's with someone that you're like, well, they're not the best.
But I don't think that they're with them.
You
for-
don't, Cara. Don't know anybody.
The
that's
camera can't see you, and
I
you
know
can
this
good.
is just for you and Leo.
No.
Charlie's doing this.
But they're not with the person for their body, because that's not there.
I don't think
Or
there's anything
looks.
wrong
Or
with. By the
looks.
way, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
With what?
As a part of you being in a relationship, because I know in mine currently, it was
Your wife.
oh, that's right. That one. Part of the deal was, I really love you, blah blah blah. The
know.
basic
Yes.
stuff.
But don't
you
let
get-
yourself go.
Yeah, you let yourself go. See you later.
See,
Fuck that.
I am like that. I am like that to a point
Yeah, that's
because
kinda
I
shallow.
want to be attracted to my person. But I would be more of the ones like, hey, you need to we need to do some things before I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm out.
Because people
Unless
when
it
they
got-
get into a relationship, sometimes you know what happens, right? They get comfortable.
Yes, but I would get out if they got like that and they got worse and they got worse, because that's actually more of a mental thing. Like they're just completely losing themselves as a person. That's when you need to know that there's something seriously wrong. But I think if somebody
Right.
just kind of gets out of it a little bit, I mean, let's say that they get like super fat for a little bit, you're like, dude, you got to get your shit together here. And then they get their shit together. I mean, everybody's going to have those moments where they put a little bit of weight on. But if you become 300 pounds, 400 pounds,
I feel like
500
girls
pounds,
say this all
there's
the
a
time.
problem.
I hear this only from girls, and I'm like,
You would be with somebody who was like 110
wait, I'm
pounds?
about to make a thing.
Let him explain.
I always hear girls like, I don't care, but if they really just kept on letting themselves go, I'm like, we have to deal with you guys when you're pregnant.
It comes back though.
And I know everyone
You have
likes
9
saying
months.
like, yeah, but a girl pregnant's so beautiful.
No, it isn't. My ex-husband thought I was the ugliest thing.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, it happens.
what a
but
way
guess
to
what?
ruin. I was gonna
Guess
joke
what?
around and have
No,
fun.
guess
and-
what? After it doesn't matter, because after the 9 months, your body goes right back. I mean, if you work,
I always haven't seen that.
if you work
Some
really
of the
hard.
ones, some of the ones just use that as an excuse to
I
get
have
bigger.
you can, but I have a better body now than I did before my baby.
I think you might be the exception to the rule.
No, I don't
I
think
don't-
I'm
I
the
think
only
it's-
exception. I think that there are
yeah, but I
so
think
many
it's
more out there.
Rare than I
Because
think
guess what? If a girl goes her whole life, she's not really like going to be focused on her body. But once she gains that weight that she's never had before, after the baby's gone, she's going to tell herself, I got to go back to what I used to be, which is going to now make it aware in her head, and
Yeah,
she'll
but
get better.
Like 90%, your body can't go back to you weren't a woman before. Your whole body changes inside once you have a baby.
Physically inside, but
Yeah, physically.
I
That's
mean,
like-
you may have stretch marks and everything, but I'm telling you right now, my stomach is tighter and smaller than it ever was before I had Liam.
I've seen women get back to their original after they had a baby.
Yeah, I passed my original.
No
But
better.
maybe inside your body is different or in other ways. But
But-
stretch marks, you could have that all over your stomach.
But I do think that some of the women do take that, yeah, I'm eating for two now, real seriously,
Yes, they can.
to the point where it's like, you're going too far along. too
But
far
I will
gone.
tell you this. Every like when I was pregnant, every 2-3 hours, if I didn't have something in my stomach, I actually did I felt really weird. So what I would do, because I was scared of that, is I'd have like carrots to munch on or celery or some kind of something that I could just constantly be putting in my mouth. But I did feel real crappy 2-3 hours into it without food. So I don't know. Maybe they just are the type that would eat a piece of pizza every 2 or 3 hours.
How long did it take before we wrap up? How long did it take? See that how we did that, Charlie?
Yeah. Woo!
Before we wrap up.
I thought on Monday's episode was fine ending as well.
Okay, so
Okay.
yes, go.
Don't take it so serious. How long does it take for a woman's hormones to get back to
Never.
normal?
I can't tell you that answer because I
How
went
old's
through
your kid?
I went through other stuff, so I can't tell you that.
How old's Liam?
Watch the next thing that you say.
How old's Liam?
7, about to be 8.
So about 8, 9, 10 years ago.
I think that's what my grandpa said. It takes about 10 years for a man and a woman to know how to love each other. He forgot to tell me there were kids involved too.
Oh,
Maybe that was part of the reason, because that does change you.
Kids? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I looked like
I
I
don't
was
know, though.
13 until I had this.
I
little guy
know
over here.
girls that haven't even had kids, and they're telling me that their hormones are all off. They're crying about everything, and they have to go get them checked. Now they're on hormone medicine. They haven't even had a kid.
It's what we're eating. It's the food.
I think, I think there's so
It's
many
social
factors.
media, man. It's the media.
I will tell you that I think you're right, but not for the reasons that you think. I think the reasons for, and there's a psychologist on social media talks about mental illness and depression and all that. Most of it has to do with inflammation in the body. And if you're eating the wrong foods, you are inflamed. That could be the reason.
Our depression rate is and suicide's the highest it's ever been in the history. But if you think about it, this is the best time. Well, you know,
This is the best time
it
after
is the
coming out of
best time.
COVID.
Yeah, okay, maybe not that, but you get what I mean. Like, let's go 2019. Let's go before COVID, so nobody could have an excuse. It was the best time that we've ever been in. Like, if you want to order something, all these things we ordered, we didn't go to the store and buy any of this. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
true.
we could get our food delivered to we
And-
are in the best
And
time.
yet teen pregnancy is up, suicide is up,
Mhm.
depression, all that's up.
It's crazy, and it might be like what you were just explaining.
It could be what we're eating. Our body's inflamed.
Uh-huh. But it's so addicting. So addicting. You don't eat fast food, do you?
Hardly ever.
But
He
is
eats
that
fast food
Occasionally.
every single day.
I used to eat. What are you saying?
I know.
No, he does, but he's like, he lives like the single man life.
What is
So
that-
it's
what?
like,
What does that mean? I
those
eat-
guys
you
eat
know
out all
what
the
it's
time. They
called?
don't cook at home. It's
called,
just
I like eating what's good.
Well, I think there's fast food, and then there's like fast food that's actually pretty healthy fast food.
Leo,
Yeah,
I
it
was
can be.
offered not tons, a handful of chef jobs. I know how to cook. My son knows how to cook really good. I've been with people that know how to cook really good. My family knows how to cook really good. This is me being honest, because I always hear people go, "Why would he eat fast food if like a good home cooked meal?" I'm like, fast food to me, in my taste buds, is as good as a home cooked meal.
Some of it is, I think.
You know, I hate when people are
tell
like,
him which one you're talking about. What's the fast food place?
"Oh, he
Which
must
one are you
hate-
talking about?
why he must hate it."
Just say it. Which one do you
Leo,
think?
I could live off Taco Bell. Like, I could live off it. Like, when it hits my tongue, there's nothing that's ever hit my tongue that tastes that amazing. in
Have
my
you
life.
checked your blood pressure recently?
No, I haven't.
You might want to.
You might
I
want
went to what's that fancy restaurant? What's that fancy restaurant by Celia?
Oh, that narrows
Vintage
it down.
Press?
Vintage Press.
Yeah.
I got a steak from there. I'm not gonna lie, like it was good, but I mean, like, Taco Bell's just as good as, like, no matter home cooked steaks, it doesn't matter. Everything food. I
think
just
it
love
comes
food.
down, but for me, I think it comes down to how do I feel after I ate the food. So, how do you feel after you eat Taco Bell?
The same as I feel after I eat a steak.
The body becomes dysfunction.
See, I feel better when I eat like at Vintage Press. I ate and I
No.
like wasn't like super. It's like my body could digest it just in like a better way. I didn't feel
eat
heavy.
chicken and broccoli. I love chicken and broccoli. I eat steak. I eat Taco Bell. I feel the same. After I eat anything, Leo, I'm like, somebody just
You mean like from Taco Bell?
any of the foods I eat, even if it's home cooked, like chicken and
I
broccoli.
think that's
I'm
just
just
your
like,
digestive
Do you
system.
have the same response with eating Taco Bell?
mhm.
Cara, you should run a do a diet analysis on that
I
fucker
know.
because I think he's dying.
Is that what
I
it is?
watch what he eats. I know. I don't need to do a diet analysis.
Am I dying?
You slowly.
You might be.
Slowly you are.
I would go directly into see how much soda he was getting. He's
I
probably off the
already
fucking
know.
charts.
I already know. I know how many of those he has a day. I know what he eats every single day. Yeah, you would lock him up in a
Well, now,
cell.
do you think he does it like overtraining? Is he overtraining? Like, is he chronically overeating that shit? The same shit?
No, I think he's just at a spot. It's
Okay.
not like over.
The body may adapt. You may be
Hence-
okay.
Yeah, hence why he's not like 300 pounds.
Yeah, you may
but
be okay.
he is yeah.
He is, yeah. What does that mean?
I think if I stopped eating fast food or soda or something,
You wouldn't die.
I think I would die.
You wouldn't die.
I think you guys would have to put me in a room. You would have to.
That's a different story, but
Like
you wouldn't
I'd
die.
probably be like honestly the same as a drug addict.
I think
Yes.
that bet that you did,
Yes.
it should have been not drinking soda and not the
That
cigarette
is
one.
very true. That is true with food. Because I used to eat a lot of fast food.
It's
And
hard.
well, yeah.
Ugh.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
it
that
is
don't sound
really
fun.
it is really bad for your overall health in the long haul. Like
It-
right now, temporarily, it's fine for you and you're feeling great and everything, but it is gonna catch up to you. And then that's when you're gonna have to really change your lifestyle because you're not gonna have a choice.
Yeah, you know, as long as you survive the strokes, you'll be fine.
Yo,
She
Oh my
works-
God,
she-
you know how we're all
She works.
you've even said it. You're like, Charlie reminds me of me too, a T. And I'm like, yeah, he really reminds me of you too. Motherfuck.
Hey, the good news is,
You're gonna be able to rehab.
yes, she happens to work with those people.
Oh, that's not
Oh,
funny.
no.
I think we should leave it on that note.
Okay.
Are we out?
Yeah, we
We
out.
out. Bye bye, Charlie.